Good job, Levy. Looks like it is live now. Okay, let's see if this stays live. Got more substitutions coming in. Alright, we got Jada going out, Andrea going out, we got Lily coming off, Morgan coming off, Callan coming off. There's 11 minutes left in the game, and we're up by 1 goal. Majority of the game has been spent on Heritage's side, and that is a foul against Alex right here in the front as she bodied the Heritage player to the ground. And now Heritage will have a free kick at the spot of the foul. It's Nadia on defense back there. Haley's playing striker. You can see her on the right-hand side of the screen right there. She's in the center of the field, number 10. Nadia with the throw-in. There's Jada on the far side of the field. And that should be an Appomattox throw-in, as that the Heritage player got just a foot on the ball. Thrown by Jada is intercepted by Heritage. And Jada tries to center it out to the center of the field, and Levy comes up to it. Haley's coming over to try and get it. Haley does get it. But can't quite control it. That field is really, really fast. Trying to go. Trying to go. There we go. There we go. Good intercept by Andrea in the center of the field. Passes it up, and Riley's got it wide open. Nobody on the right-hand side of the field. Makes a shot, and the goalie's able to scoop it up. It was just a little bit wide right. And that's Haley. She's trying to track it down. She's able to stop it before it goes out. Makes a pass right back to Levy. Levy centers it. That was a good sequence there. Just didn't have any help out front.
I might go with her.
Tries to get it, ball gets right by her now. Heritage comes for it, and luckily Nadia is able to scoop it up. And Katie sends it wide right, and nobody could get a hold of that one. This field is just so fast. And Haley's coming off, and Jessica is going back in on striker. It looks like Lindsay will be next to come on the field. That's a good sequence for Haley. Got about 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Levy throws in. Levy's able to get it. Nadia comes up to help out to the center of the field. Jessica's trying to chase it down, and that's Jada on the far side. Passes over to Riley, who's on left wing. Centers it, and Abby White gets a foot on it. Doesn't quite get the angle that she wants, and it goes wide left. Okay, Lindsay's going out for Riley. This will be a goal kick for Heritage, and Jessica's right there. Oh man, what an amazing shot, but just wide right. She was on top of it, ready to make Heritage pay for that goal kick. Intercepted it one time and just went wide right by a couple feet at most. Another goal kick. This time she goes out left, and Lindsay is there to try and steal. Here's Andrea out. She's got control of it, moving up, looking the cross. Abby's calling for it. Here's the cross, and it's deflected out, and that will be a corner kick on the far side of the field. Sorry about the stream resetting multiple times. It's just, if there's any kind of a network hiccup, they just have to resequence and start it all over again. As YouTube's live streaming software is not the best if it halts or pauses for any length of time, they just shut the whole stream down, and you have to restart it. And then I have, of course, to get a brand new URL and send that out to everybody. There's the cross by Andrea. Beautiful, and it's in off Abby White's off of her chest. Oh man, what an amazing play. Abby White scores again. That's her third goal this season already in 2 games. She was right there at the right time. Andrea's cross was absolutely beautiful all the way into the front of the net, and Abby White was there and just the goalie couldn't defend against it. That was fantastic. So now the score is 2-0 Appomattox. It's Jessica working with it in the center. It's Levy working on. Gets control of it, sends it back to Lily. Lily sends it up and couldn't quite connect with Jessica up front. Levy for the throw, and she's looking for someone to send it to. There's Andrea, who's wide open. Andrea sends it over to Katie, back to Lily. Lily's working through multiple players, and there's the through ball, and it's Katie up front. Couldn't quite get back to the ball as she was trying to get around the defender. Really good defense on Heritage part right there to have everybody come back, because Katie was working her way right and left, and then as the ball went left, it just got away from her just a little bit, and the defender got back. It was really good on Heritage's part there. And this will be another corner. Andrea out to Lindsay. And now Heritage on the run. And Nadia there to save. And there's Abby Newcomb getting involved in the play. She was the lone defender back there as everybody's coming back and resetting. There's Nadia passing it up, and that is off a Heritage player. That should be Appomattox throw-in on the near side. And this is Nadia with the throw-in, trying to connect with Katie. She does. Gets a shove by the Heritage player. And yes, that was foul. absolutely glad the ref called that. But how many times are they going to body Katie to the ground before they call it? So it looks like Abby Newcomb is going to be taking the free kick. Everybody has moved up. And this is as good as a corner kick from this location. Abby sends it up forward. Unfortunately, Heritage gets a touch on it first. Good communication by Nadia telling Jada where to go with the ball without saying a word. She's just pointing over to Levy on the right-hand side. And that's Lindsay on the far side of the field trying to get the ball in control. She does, and Lily's working up front. The ball's bouncing around. Everybody's trying to get control of it. Now it's off to the races with Heritage. And Abby Newcomb coming back, as she usually does, to defend. And she saves the day. Abby Newcomb still got control of the ball and sends it up to Lily, who's wide open in the center. And the transition back to the attack as Heritage is all over Katie. And good defense on Heritage on the transition there because it was off to the races. So that's Lindsay on the far side as she gets tripped, and they are calling a foul on Heritage. There's 2 minutes left, under 2 minutes left in the first half. Appomattox up 2-0. You couldn't ask for better weather right now. It's just perfect soccer weather. There's the throw in. Newcomb sends it up. And Lindsay couldn't quite get a head on it to stop it from going out of bounds on the far side. This will be a Heritage throw in. Everybody on the camera looks really, really tiny, but there's Andrea trying to get control of it. Lily sends it up to Lindsay, who deflects it. And that is an Appomattox throw-in as Heritage gets a hold of it and sends it out on the far side. This will be Jada for the throw-in on the far side of the field as Appomattox gets reset. Jada passes it to Andrea. Andrea up to Katie, and Katie has a good through ball that was defended by one Heritage defender. That was all that there was left for Jessica. And this one could be called at any time. There's the throw-in. Lindsay with the cross. It's coming over to Jessica on the near side, or is that Riley? That's Riley. And that ball goes out. And that is the end of the first half, with Appomattox up 2-0 against Heritage Lynchburg High School. Okay, well, that was a good first half by the Raiders against Heritage. Let's see, we got a goal from Abby White, and I forget who the first goal was from. Maybe it was Alex or Katie. Don't remember. I was trying to get the stream working again when the goal happened, and I didn't see it. It was within the first couple minutes of the start of the game when the first goal was scored by the Raiders. Let's see if I can get our team in the shot so everybody could see. It's a pretty evenly matched teams. Heritage's defense has been on point at times when we were on the transition on the attack, and Appomattox had a good chance of scoring another goal, but especially that transition where Heritage got deep into the Appomattox defending third, and Abby Newcomb saved the day and was able to send it back, and most of the Heritage players were in our attacking third, and Katie got the ball in the center of the field, and they were able to come back, and one player just was able to steal the ball from Katie on as the Raiders were trying to transition to the attack, and there weren't but two or three defenders left for the Raiders to beat, and Heritage was able to defend against it. So it's still anyone's game at this point, being 2-0 with an entire 40 minutes left to play in the game. Both coaches are working with the teams. There's the Heritage coach. Talking with them. Everybody's trying to make adjustments, and about 3 minutes before the start of the second half. And I do apologize for the stream going up and down frequently. There's just not much I can do. The setup that I have is quite complicated to make all this work. I have 2 cameras and an iPad. The iPad is actually running all of the software to manage those 2 cameras plus all of the audio, and I use that to manage the zooming and the panning and all of the overlays that we have on the screen, which shows the score. And then all of this is going over my cell phone to YouTube out the net. But I have a little tiny battery-operated Wi-Fi router that everything is going through. And if it hiccups, then everything goes down. Or if my cell network to Verizon goes down, then the stream stops, and then everything has to start over again. So I do apologize for any of it going down. That's the way it goes. This isn't a professional production here. So let's go over and look at the Raiders bench again. As Coach Mills is talking to the girls, trying to give direction and make some adjustments for the start of the second half. And the Raiders will be going right to left the second half, and so that closer camera hopefully we'll get some good action. But I definitely have the best seat in the house. I can see the entire field really, really well. It's a beautiful field here at the stadium. And a big giant retaining wall, which is about, 80 feet tall. And the crow's nest that I'm on is sitting on top of the announcer's booth. So I'm probably about 50 feet in the air or so, and I can see the whole field. It's great up here. 10 seconds left before the start of the second half. And we'll see who starts the second half for the Lady Raiders. Get some more football underway here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Katie is on the bench, the start, the second half. We've got Alex, Lily, Callan, Morgan, Haley. Of course, Christian is our goalie. She should be going out there too. She is. There is Riley, Abby White, Levy. Start the second half, and Andrea's coming out as well. And Lindsay's going out as well. It looks like Haley is playing striker or right wing. It's hard to tell until the start. That's Haley on the ball right there. We've got Morgan, Callan, and Lily playing defenders right now. So Abby Newcomb isn't even out there. There's the start. Haley starts it. Alex sends it right back up to Abby White. The ball's bouncing back, and Heritage is on the attack already. Lindsay comes back and helps out. Up to Abby White. Misplays the ball. Abby's coming over it, passes it back to Levy, and it just gets behind her. And Heritage with the throw-in on their side of the field. Andrea to Morgan, back up. Lily on defense there. And the ball just goes out, and this will be an Appomattox throw-in. The Raiders are kind of on their heels in the first few minutes of this game. Why does the clock only say 24 minutes? Maybe they shorten it before the scrimmage? There's Lily on the deflection. The halves are supposed to be 40 minutes, and the clock reads just under 24 already. So maybe they're only playing 25 minutes? That's a lot of soccer left on the field. This is a throw-in on basically the corner spot for Heritage. And that's Andrea on the run. Heritage surrounding the ball, and they definitely have some momentum right now. That's Lindsay trying to track it down. Andrea's coming over to cover. There's Morgan up to Levy, and that's out. And this is a definitely a different lineup that the coach has out there right now. And Callan on defense there shoulders it. Heritage has a player wide open, and they missed that opportunity. Nobody was covered, and Lindsay comes over, sends the ball back to Levy, sends it up front. The ball's bouncing back and forth. There's Morgan on the... And Heritage is letting it roll out, so they maintain possession. They'll get a throw-in. I actually like what the coach is doing here, trying a different lineup, since this is just a scrimmage and we're already up by 2-0. Why not? This is the time of the year to try different stuff and see what the kids can do. You would have never have seen this last year with the coaches. And now they're off to the races. Let's see if Abby can get to it. She doesn't quite get there before Heritage defender gets on it. Andrea on the near side looking for a pass. Passes it to the Heritage player. And they're trying to change the field, and Riley's got it on the far side, and Haley's right there as well. Callan steps up and gets beat. Now she's got to come all the way back. Andrea's chasing to try and get back on defense, and Heritage, I think they just got tangled up there. I don't have the call just said. It looks like they're giving it to Heritage as the ball went out on the far side of the field. It's like Andrea and the Heritage player got tangled up and both went down as Callum was behind them trying to get up. There's the throw in. That ball's probably going to go out, and that would be that's going to be a corner kick. I thought it was out on Heritage, but evidently not. Got just under 20 and a half minutes left in the second half. Appomattox up 2-0. With Heritage taking a corner kick on the far side. Haley comes up to defend the open player at the top, just outside the 18. And good coverage on defense for Appomattox. Everybody was covered. They just need to clear it, and they do. Haley's coming over to try and get a hold of it. She does. Gets. Way to be there, Haley. That was really good. Levy on the near side's trying to clear it. There's Alex. Comes back and deflects off of Lindsay. And the only one near the ball is Haley and Abby White. Alex misses that one, comes back. And it's Haley. She's got it all the way if she can get to it. That was a good run. Coach is calling for Haley to get that ball out to Riley on the edge for the cross. It looks like Abby White and Haley's coming off. Haley's not happy about it. She's ready to play. And Nadia is going in as a forward. And she never played forward all year last year, so she's getting a good opportunity. All right, so Katie, Jada, and Abby Newcomb is coming in. And Abby Newcomb and Katie's going to be playing midfielders, it looks like. Coach is really changing it up, giving the girls an opportunity to see what they can do. And Riley gets dumped to the ground. It looks like she took a knee from the Heritage player, but she gets right back up and gets on it. And there's Katie. Nope. That was Abby Newcomb. There's a through ball to Jessica. Gets a left foot on it, but it goes wide left. Couldn't quite get in front of it to get the angle that she wanted on the ball. And of course, you guys at home didn't see that because the cameraman didn't do their job. But yeah, it was a through ball by Katie after a good pass from Abby Newcomb up front, and then Jessica just couldn't quite get her left foot up in front of it, so it more deflected off wide left. There's Katie with the ball, passing it up to Andrea. Back to Katie. Looks like the trigger goes out to Nadia, who's playing forward. Nadia's making a good pass and a good cross. Nadia and Kate. That's Katie working on the ball now. Up to Nadia. Here's your chance, and she's offside. She's just barely offside on the far side of the field. I saw the flag go up just as the ball was passed, so she must have been ahead. It was hard for me to see the angle here. This will be a free kick right here.
Hey, don't let it down.
Lily was the last person there to defend it, and she does defend it and steals it away. Appomattox got control, and now it's bouncing back, and Lily is there again, and now they're off to the races. Let's see if Lily can get back, and she does, and so does Andrea. That was a good breakaway chance for Heritage, and Appomattox Raiders were able to come back and defend against it. And here comes Jessica trying to steal it. She overplays a little bit, and now Katie's got it in the center of the field. I'm not sure what that foul was. Katie had possession. I'm not sure why he didn't call advantage, and Katie's calling for everybody to move up. That should have been Appomattox advantage there, since we still had possession and we're on the roll. Katie sends it wide right to Riley on the far side of the field, and she is able to keep it in, and she centers it and goes right to the goalie. Unfortunately, it was a good opportunity. It was the right kind of play. But this field is so fast. It's hard to cover that ground with the ball rolling so quickly. There's Jada up to Katie Paulette. Good through ball. Now here is Nadia. Let's see if she can. Oh, and it's wide right. Oh my gosh, she had such a great opportunity. She had the ball and nobody else. It was just her and the goalie, and it just went wide right. That would have been so great to see her score. Abby Newcomb comes back on defense, and now Katie's able to steal on the goal kick. That's Jessica up front. She tries to get a foot on it. It's trickling back behind the goalie, and she's able to get it before it goes out. So technically, they still have possession. And another bad goal kick on the part of Heritage, and it went right to Nadia, and she got a foot on it and went out in front of her a little bit too much. Just under 14 minutes left, and that's Callan on the far side trying to get control of the ball. Really good defense on her part. Just a really good battle between Callan and the Heritage player, and then the ball trickles out. It looks like this would be a Heritage throw-in on the far side, mid-pitch. Looks like Abby White, Alex, and Haley are going back in. And next up. And that must have been a foul because Heritage got a free kick, and now they're off to the races. And Andrea's there, they're able to track it down, and the ball goes out. And it goes off of the Heritage player on the far side, and this will be an Appomattox throw-in. So we should be able to get some subs in. So Nadia's coming out. She had two really good opportunities for a goal, and Jessica's coming out. Haley's going in for striker for Jessica. Abby White is going in for where Nadia is playing a right wing, and Andrea's coming out, and Alex will be in her spot as a midfielder. The throw in. Riley was there, and it deflected off of the Heritage player again on the far side of the field, and this would be Appomattox throw in. Alex throws it in, and it goes head off of the Heritage player. And there's Lindsay trying to track it down, and now it's 3-on-2 Heritage. Heritage player wide open on the left, and Abby sees it, is able to come up, and Callan was able to defend against that and send it away, and now it's off to the races. Abby White, the center of the field, with Haley with her. Levy's trying to track it down, and Jada's got it instead. Levy switches. And we only have Abby White, Newcomb, out to Levy on the near side. And Levy sends it up to nowhere. We got a player wide open on the far left, and nobody's out there covering. And now she's got it, and a good give and go, but Abby Newcomb is there to save the day. And that's Callan on the far side of the field getting chased down. And Riley's just there, sends the ball back to maintain control, and Callan's not able to control it, and it goes out of bounds. Good back and forth series with 11 minutes left in this second half. Alex lets that ball go right back to Abby Newcomb. She sends it about 80 feet in the air, and Katie can't handle it, and it goes out. Looks like we have Nadia and Morgan getting ready to come back in the game. Throw in by Heritage, but Abby Newcomb is there to save the day yet again. Alex with the ball, sending it up, and Katie's got control of it. Haley's offside, but not called, luckily.
Hey, just be there, yep.
It's Lindsay trying to attack and steal. There's Alex. Abby Newcomb there to save the day with Jada to help. And that's Alex taking her time. She sends it up forward, trying to get a through ball to Abby White. She does. And now it's off to the races. Haley's wide open left. And there's a foul called against Riley. The Heritage player got upended and lost her shoe and went down as she was fighting with Riley for possession.
Wait, back up, back up.
9.5 minutes left. Free kick for Heritage. Here it comes, center of the field. The ball trickles back through the defensive line for Appomattox, and Abby Newcomb is there to deflect it, and unfortunately she couldn't control it. It goes out. So this will be a throw in again. Okay, Morgan's going in for Levy. Nadia's going in for Callan, and Andrea's going in for Lindsay, it looks like. Throwing on the far side of the field. Everybody fighting for control, and ball is still inside. Alex tries to come up to steal. Now Katie's coming up. Haley's got it. Deflects it over to Abby White, and the defender is able to get a foot on it. Ball is bouncing all over the place. Nobody's able to control it, and Heritage has it now. Their striker's trying to get it. She gets past Morgan, and a shot, and Christian with the beautiful save. Beautiful save by Christian. Right on the far post. This will be a corner kick, far side of the field. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. And Heritage tries their play again, and Appomattox is all over it. Riley was there to deflect and defend against it, and that paid off. Now it's Appomattox ball. And did not fool the Raiders at all that time. Katie working with the ball in center field, looking for a pass up through, and it goes to nobody. Katie comes back up to defend, and she's got it. If she can get to it, Haley's trying to stay onside, and Heritage steals it from Katie. The ball is going all over. Heritage definitely seems to have some momentum right now. Pass by Alex up to Riley, and she cannot handle the pass, and it deflects and goes out. And the ball gets deflected, and Katie's got it. A good through ball, and Abby White she's trying to get there and couldn't quite get there. I don't think she was expecting the pass, and she had her head turned the wrong way before she saw that the pass was going to her outside. Now we got Lily and Levy coming back in. Lily's going in for Morgan, and Levy is going in for Riley on the far side. And we have 6 minutes left in this game. Nadia with the throw-in to Alex, to Levy. It's bouncing all around. Heritage kicks it, and Nadia's fighting for control over the ball, sends it up to the center of the field. Now Haley's chasing it down with Lily right there to help support. And that ball goes right off of Lily and out of bounds. This will be a Heritage throw in on the near side. Up to Katie. And Heritage sends it back, and Abby Newcomb is there to save it. She sends it up. Jada with the steal, a good steal. And they call a foul against Heritage. And this will be Appomattox free kick. Everybody should move up. 5 minutes left. Abby Newcomb's going to take this free kick. It looks like Andrew's going to take it instead. Good ball by Andrew up front. It's going to bounce over everybody. And there's Abby White with the shot. Haley's chasing him down. It's just too far ahead for her. And that will be a goal kick. For Heritage. Coach is calling for everybody to move up, and they should, because this goalie has had a hard time sending it very far. And they're calling a foul against Heritage right at the 15-yard line. It's going to pressure everybody up again. And we have seen Katie score from this position last year several times, so this is a dangerous spot for Heritage to be in. And there's the kick, and it is just too high. Katie sent it about 3 or 4 feet over the crossbar, and so this would be another goal kick for Heritage with 3 minutes left in this one. And Heritage is going to sub. I'm kind of bummed they aren't playing the whole 40 minutes for this half. Really working on the near side, crosses over to Katie, sends it back. Andrea is working on it, trying to create some space, and she does. A good through ball up to Haley, and sends it back to Alex, and the ball's bouncing all over the place. Lily working on again on the near side over to Andrea. Ball gets just away from her, but she comes back and gets it again over to Katie. She's looking for a spot. A pass for Haley. She's got it right in front of the net, and she is fouled. There's no way that is not a penalty kick right there. Haley was fouled and dumped to the ground as she was about to take the shot. And now Heritage is on the run. On the far side, on the transition, I do not know how that was not called a foul. It was in the box, and Haley had... all she had to do was kick the ball, and she got dumped to the ground by the defender. And there's less than 2 minutes left in this game. That should have been a penalty kick. Absolutely. Heritage on the throw, and Abby Newcomb on the back to defend. Able to control it, keeps it in, and they say it went out of bounds. So this will be your Heritage throw on the far side of the field. There's the throw, wide open player. Andrew is there, passes it up to Katie, and Katie's got 4 girls on her as usual. She's looking for some help somewhere, and she goes down. And the ref gave somebody a yellow card. I don't know who. It must have been Katie, because they're giving the ball back to Heritage. I don't know why, other than he thought that she flopped. I'm not sure. There's the send by Heritage right to the front. Christian is able to knock it down, loses control of it a little bit, but then able to scoop it back up. And there's the send. That bounces over everybody. Levy's there, gets a touch on it. Trying to settle the ball down, and Heritage sends it out on the far side, and that is the end of the game. And your Appomattox Raiders win their second scrimmage 2-0 against Heritage. That was a good outing for the Raiders, and it was nice to see them try something different, and they did okay. And the coach is talking to the ref to find out what that yellow card was all about. And once I hear, if I hear, I'll let you all know. But I think it was something between Katie and the other player. I don't know why he called it on her, but it seemed that the ref saw something that he didn't like. Anyway, that was another good outing for the Raiders. A little bit of a surprise win against a Lynchburg City team. We've played them on indoor league and had a tough time on the smaller field, but this is a really good test for Appomattox, playing on a turf field that was very, very fast, and they were able to handle it and play really well. So let's see, our next game, let me check the schedule just to call it out. Perhaps our next game is on March 12th at Halifax County High School, and that is at 7 p.m. Eastern. I guess that's going to do it for us here tonight. I have a timer going on the field. 3 minutes, I don't know why. The refs are still out there. I'm going to hang out for just a little bit longer. I don't know why they would play anymore after that. The refs looks like they're leaving, but why is the timer on the field? I have no idea. I'll start packing my stuff up, but anyway, it was good to be with you. Anybody who's watching the stream tonight, thanks for sticking with me and watching the game, and I'm sorry again about all the network issues and the stops and starts and restarts and all that. If you're not on the band app, you should get on the band app. Ask one of your players for the URL, because I do update the URL for when I have issues like that, like tonight, where I've had problems restarting the network, the stream several times. Okay, it was another good game by the Raiders. It was good to see, really good to see them try different things with different players and different schemes and see how it works out. That's really what you're supposed to be doing in a scrimmage. At the beginning of the year, when a win or loss really doesn't count, and it gives the kids an opportunity to see what they are capable of and how they can handle it. And they seem to do really well with it. So I'm really proud of the Raiders again. And I will see you guys at Halifax County. Love y'all. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. I know you guys are watching. And I will see you later.